Zaffron.
From food to nutrient. Nutritional role of food. In the same way gasoline powers engines and vehicles, food provides energy to our body. Food is our unique source of energy. A food supplies nutrients, which are substances that provide energy for activity, growth, and all functions of the body such as breathing, digesting food, and keeping warm, materials for growth and the reparation of the body, and for keeping the immune system healthy. Digestion and nutrient metabolism. After ingestion, foods are digested and absorbed to be used or stored by the body. Molecules in the digestive system called enzymes break proteins down into amino acids, fats into fatty acids, and carbohydrates into simple sugars, for example glucose. In addition to sugar, both amino acids and fatty acids can be used as energy sources by the body when needed. They are also structural constituents of the body. These compounds are absorbed into the blood, which transports them to the cells. The transformation of food into nutrients and their absorption take place in the intestine. Among the nutrients absorbed, two types can be distinguished. Macronutrients, for example, protein, carbohydrate, and lipid, are nutrients that provide calories or energy. They are required in large amounts to maintain body functions and carry out their activities of daily life. Their nutritional intake represents more than 1 gram per kilogram body weight per day. Micronutrients, for example minerals and vitamins, are needed only in small amount except for calcium and sodium. Generally, their nutritional intake represents less than 100 milligrams per day. As tiny as the amounts are, the consequences of their absence could be severe. Different food groups. Regarding nutrient composition, different food groups can be distinguished. The most common basic food groups are fruits and vegetables, starchy foods including cereals, meats, fish and eggs, dairy products, fats, sugary products, and drinks including water. A food guide pyramid or diet pyramid is a diagram representing food consumption. The bottom part of the pyramid represents foods that could be consumed in large amounts, and the top part of the pyramid shows foods whose consumptions should be limited. There are different kinds of food guide pyramids throughout the world. Energy value and dietary recommendations. To maintain a good health, nutrients should be provided to ensure the body's needs are met. Nutrition is the intake of food considered in relation to the body's dietary needs. An adequate, well-balanced diet combined with regular physical activity is a cornerstone to avoid the emergence of nutritional pathology. Energy value is expressed in kilocalories or in kilojoule, knowing that 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.19 kilojoule. Macronutrients have different energy values. Protein and carbohydrate provide 4 calories per gram, while lipid provides 9 kilocalories per gram. According to the official recommendations, energy should be provided from 50 to 55% by carbohydrate, 35 to 40% by lipids, and 18 to 25% from proteins. Energy requirements vary depending upon age, sex, size, metabolic rate, and activity level. If we consume more calories than we need, we put on weight and deposit the excess energy in the form of fat in adipose tissue. The dietary requirement for a micronutrient is defined by the World Health Organization as an intake level which meets specified criteria for adequacy, thereby minimizing risk of nutrient deficiency or excess.
To keep a mother and her family healthy and happy, there are 3 families of foods that should be eaten every day. The first family can be thought of as building foods. These are foods that are high in protein, and they help our bodies to grow and repair themselves. The second important family of foods are the energy foods or carbohydrates. These foods give us the energy we need to move, to think, to be active, and to feel good. The last important family of food can be thought of as the protecting foods. These are our good friends, fruits and vegetables, and these foods help us fight off infections, protect us from many other diseases, and make our bodies feel strong and healthy. In this video, we'll talk about the first group, building foods or protein. Protein helps keep our bones, muscles, and teeth strong, and protein-rich foods help babies to grow all of these necessary body parts as well. Proteins have many different jobs in the body, so it's important to eat foods that give the body the tools it needs to build and repair. Examples of foods that are rich in protein are chicken, fish, meat, milk, yogurt, eggs and dry beans, split peas, and soy products like tofu and lentils. You can see that protein can be found in a lot of different foods. Foods that come from animals like eggs, meat, fish, and chicken are very high in protein. Eggs are also inexpensive, and they can be eaten often if they're available. Meat, chicken, and fish are usually more expensive, so they can be eaten less often. There are many foods that come from plants which are also good sources of protein. Examples of these are dry beans, split peas, soy products like tofu, lentils, and all kinds of legumes. These foods are generally less expensive sources of protein, and they can be eaten every day to help keep families strong and healthy. For a pregnant mother, it's especially important to eat the right amount of protein. Protein-rich foods will help the baby to grow strong inside her mother, and these foods will also help the mother's body to recover and repair itself more quickly after she gives birth. When a mother is breastfeeding, her milk is high in protein, so it's important that she eats enough of the protein-rich foods when she's breastfeeding. Building foods that are high in protein can help keep a mother, her baby, and the whole family strong and healthy. The second important group of foods for healthy mothers, children, and their families. These are the energy foods. Energy foods are rich in carbohydrates, which are nutrients that give us the energy to be active all day long and feel satisfied at work and play. These foods are also important to give energy to the brain so we can think and learn properly. But it's very important to choose the right kind of carbohydrates to support good health. Foods that contain too many simple or refined carbohydrates give us short-term energy that can quickly leave us feeling tired. Examples of these foods are things like white bread, potato chips, sweetened drinks, and sugary desserts. These foods make it harder for our bodies to keep blood sugar levels stable, so we can end up feeling hungry and tired soon after we've eaten. When we choose carbohydrates that are unrefined or coarse, like brown or whole grain breads and cereals, these foods will give us longer lasting energy. Unrefined or whole grain carbohydrates keep us feeling full for longer because our bodies break them down more slowly. Other foods that are high in good carbohydrates are brown rice, whole wheat pasta, hot breakfast porridges like homemade oatmeal, and whole grain, low sugar breakfast cereals. In general, brown is better than white, brown bread is better than white bread, and whole grain homemade oatmeal is better than processed or refined cereal. These unrefined carbohydrate-rich foods give us more energy over a longer time. Energy foods should make up at least 1/4 of each meal. Eat them together with protein foods and fruits or vegetables. Raising a family is hard work and requires a lot of energy. Children also need lots of energy to grow and learn. So choose carbohydrate-rich foods that will support your hard work and the health and well-being of your family. We'll talk about a family of foods that might be the most important of all for keeping our families healthy. Fruits and vegetables can be thought of as protecting foods, and they're so important that if they're available, they should make up about 1/2 of each meal. Fruits and vegetables are full of vitamins and minerals that help protect mothers, children, and their families from infections that cause colds, stomach problems, and many other illnesses. Fruits and vegetables also protect our eyesight, they keep the heart strong, and they help keep the digestive system or gut working and healthy. Eating enough fruits and vegetables may even help prevent diseases like cancer. When the meals we eat are made up of approximately 1/2 plant foods, combined with carbohydrate-rich energy foods and protein-rich building foods, we're more likely to feel good, stay healthy, and maintain a healthy weight. Examples of nutrient-rich vegetables are things like cabbage, tomatoes, carrots, beets, spinach, beans, squash like butternut squash, peas, onions, and broccoli. Vegetables cooked at home are almost always healthier than the vegetables in ready-made meals. Many vegetables don't even require cooking and can be eaten raw, like shredded carrots, cabbage, or tomatoes. Examples of nutrient-rich fruits are bananas, apples, oranges, peaches, mandarins, pears, grapes, melons, and pineapples. Fresh fruits are almost always healthier than canned fruits because they usually contain less sugar and many more vitamins. Fruits are the best kind of treats for children, and eating a fruit instead of a dessert is usually a better choice. Fruits and vegetables should be eaten every day if they're available. In fact, we should try and eat 5 portions of these foods each and every day if possible. The best way to get the most protection from fruits and vegetables is to eat a variety of these foods. Different colored fruits and vegetables contain different vitamins. Each of these vitamins has a special role in protecting our health. So try to eat like a rainbow with different colors of vegetables and fruits on your plate if you can get them. Even on a tight budget, fruits and vegetables should be a priority because they are so rich in nutrients. Raising a family can be lots of fun, especially when we all stay healthy, so we're able to enjoy our time together. Protect your health and the health of your family by eating a variety of protecting fruits and vegetables. There are some nutrients that are especially important for supporting the health of growing children and their families. The first important nutrient is vitamin A. Vitamin A helps to protect us from infections by making the immune system strong. Vitamin A also helps protect our eyesight. It can be found in spinach, chicken, liver, eggs, milk, fish, and yellow or orange fruits and vegetables. Calcium is also very important, especially during times of growth. Calcium is the mineral that our bodies use to build healthy bones and strong teeth. Calcium is found in foods like milk, cheese, yogurt, and even the soft bones in canned fish like sardines. The third special nutrient, especially during times of growth, is iron. Eating enough iron-rich foods helps support the growth of body tissues and keep us feeling strong and energetic. We only need small amounts of iron, but when we don't get enough in our diets, it can make us feel that we don't have enough energy to enjoy the day and perform all of our daily activities. A person can get enough iron by eating small amounts of red meat, especially liver and kidney, or by eating spinach, dried beans, or whole grain cereals and breads that are fortified with iron. The iron found in plant sources like spinach is more easily absorbed by the body if it's eaten together with foods that are rich in vitamin C, like oranges or lemons. There are also some foods that are generally not healthy and should be avoided by individuals and families who want to stay healthy. If these foods are eaten, they should be eaten in very small amounts and not on a daily basis. Foods that are very high in unhealthy fats, sugar, and salt are not good for anyone and should be avoided. Many ready-made foods or packaged foods bought at fast food restaurants and convenience stores are too high in unhealthy fat, sugar, and salt. Examples of these unhealthy foods are things like candy and packaged cakes, deep-fried foods, donuts, ice cream bars, and all kinds of processed meats. Eating too much of these foods can cause problems with the heart and kidneys, leaving us sick and unable to function in our daily lives. These foods can also cause overweight and obesity. Foods that contain too much sugar are also unhealthy for all of us. Too much sugar can lead to overweight, obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. Examples of foods which contain a lot of added sugar are soft drinks, processed treats, honey jams, and sweetened energy drinks. Many people think that sodas and energy drinks are a good way to quench our thirst, but in fact, these drinks usually contain far too much sugar. Clean, fresh water is almost always the best way to quench your thirst. Fruit juice also contains lots of sugar and should only be taken in small amounts or diluted with water for a special treat. In general, when we cook at home, we can control the amount of salt and sugar in our family's food. We can also choose healthy fats to cook with. Salt and sugar should only be used in small amounts to flavor healthy, home-cooked meals. Fruits are the best treat for a child who wants to eat something sweet after dinner. Healthy fats, like the fats found in vegetable oil, avocados, and nuts, can be eaten in small amounts. By making small changes, like increasing the amount of fruit and vegetables that we eat, and also by using small amounts of lean meat in our meals and cooking at home whenever we can make better choices for our families every day.